This is a Presbyterian Baptist war question. How much doctrinal similarity should you look for in preparing for marriage? For example, should a Baptist and a Presbyterian get married? A Calvinist and an Arminian? Hypothetically. Hypothetically, that's in the text. Thanks. I'm asking for a friend. Could you tell us the name of the guy? Who's your friend?
So let me start and just isolate on baptism for a minute. I think you have to get really specific really fast, meaning which Baptist and which Presbyterian are deciding this. Some Baptists don't care very much. Some Presbyterians don't care very much. Some Baptists care a lot. I'm one of those. Some Presbyterians care a lot. I've known Baptists who married Presbyterians and it worked out great. I'm not sure the Baptists that I've raised could marry a Presbyterian. So notice, I didn't say I wouldn't allow any of my Baptist children to marry a Presbyterian. To me, that would be hard for me, but it's not an automatic disqualifier for me. I'd want to know kind of what Presbyterian are we talking about here. But I'm not sure my children, because of the strength of conviction that I've imparted to them, I'm not sure that my children could cross that bridge. I don't know. The husband is the theological head of his family. So this matters. When a woman who's a Presbyterian marries a Baptist husband, if that's his conviction, that needs to be their family's conviction. She'll have to follow him in that, and she'll have to follow him in a lot of other things. It goes way beyond baptism. Baptism is just the point in question. So those are some of the things that go through my mind.
Yeah, like what you said, I think us men have it easier because if you're a Baptist and your convictions, you marry a Presbyterian, it's not as alarming because that's she's agreeing to come with you to church and raise your family under that impressions. Now I have one daughter, and like I'd be quite content with my boys marrying Presbyterian women, especially if they're kind of the Reformed, very similar to what we are. You know, I'd be like, yeah, that's wonderful. That wouldn't raise much alarm to me, but
You're a sheep stealer, Jeff. There you go. That's what
right.
that is.
Yeah.
Nothing but sheep stealing.
That's right.
Amen.
Okay. But my little girl marrying a Presbyterian,
That's harder.
that is harder. So I think, but like you said, it's not an automatic disqualifier. It's just something you should really work through.
So hilarious moments from membership interviews. Did a membership interview, and it's two, dear brethren, that both grew up Baptist and then became Reformed theologically and then became Presbyterians. And now they were back in a Baptist church, our church, doing a membership interview. So me and my co-elder were just probing, like, how are you viewing this now? They're welcome to come into membership, but just probing how they're viewing it on it. And the husband answered the question, and then the wife said, well, I never held the Presbyterian conviction. And he went. She followed him. He was the theological head of their home. And when he became Presbyterian, their home became Presbyterian. And she loved her husband and followed him. Yeah. And waited him out.
It's a great question. It's a great question. I like the answers. Different families are going to have different convictions. We are all Baptists right here. But we have a lot of friends that are Presbyterians. We love them. We benefit from them.
We quote them.
We quote them. We read them. You know, we want to be like a lot of them. Presbyterians are good. We like them. Great question.